A convicted sex offender is set to be in court today. He is now accused of beating his wife to death inside a motel in North Houston the day before Thanksgiving. His bond is set at $250,000.
Kathy Hernandez is live outside of the county courthouse hearing from the family about the challenges that their daughter was facing. So, Kathy, take us back to the night before Thanksgiving. What exactly happened?
Good morning to you, Haley and Amy. Police say Myron Strambler beat his wife to death. Her name is Alicia. They say it happened inside a hotel room at a motel on Airline, and that was at 6 o'clock Wednesday night, just before Thanksgiving. They say he then called police, and when they showed up, they found him standing on a balcony with blood on his shirt. That's when they went inside the motel room and found Alicia dead.
All right, well, talk to us a little bit about what you've been able to uncover looking through some of those court documents. Any information about Myron Strambler, his past, how long they had been together? What can you tell us about that?
Well, good morning. Yes, he was convicted of felony sexual assault back in 2009. He has a long criminal history and a long criminal domestic violence history with the victim. Back in 2020, he was charged with domestic violence, but in that case, Alicia actually asked the judge to dismiss the case, and then the following year, he was also charged with domestic violence, and in that case as well, Alicia got a restraining order. That bond was set at $2,500. A judge then granted her that restraining order, but he was actually in violation of the restraining order after he texted her some very violent messages, some threatening messages there. That's when he was sentenced to 3 days in jail and community service.
Wow. What's the family of the victim saying now, Kathy?
They are just heartbroken. Alicia was a daughter. She had 3 small children. They say the system failed her. There was a vigil, a candlelight vigil on Saturday night outside the motel, and this is what they had to say. Let's take a listen.
The sadness of just losing our daughter hurts enough, but to know that if the word doesn't get out there and this judicial system doesn't wisen up and quit setting these low bonds for murderers, we're going to be seeing this all the time.
That's absolutely right.
We're going to be seeing this all the time. We're doing this to try to save lives, and she didn't deserve it.
So heartbreaking for that family. They say their daughter tried to get away, but she was too scared. They say she even received counseling through the bridge and was getting help, but she was scared to get away from him. So, of course, he remains in jail this morning on a $250,000 bond. They say they are going to fight to keep him behind bars. He will see a judge at 9 o'clock this morning. Amy, Haley, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Kathy. Such a heartbreaking story, and so many of them over this Thanksgiving weekend. Unfortunately, psychologists say that we typically see an uptick in violence among friends or family members during the holidays. For repeat criminal offenders, that risk for domestic violence goes up. Over on our website, you can find this article where we have listed resources that you can find if you know anyone in this situation. Psychologists say reporting any incidents and getting protection or safety plan is important, although we saw in several of these cases they had those protection plans in place, but that can really help to try to avoid things from escalating. This article will be posted on our homepage at click2houston.com.